Did anybody tell the Blackhawks the season started?
I don't think so.
Welcome to From Center Ice, the podcast. My name is Courtney.
And my name is Jacqueline.
What have you been up to?
Got my tattoo started.
Yeah?
Yeah, on Thursday. Really well.
Yeah?
I mean, it sucked, but but I made it through the first session.
That's good. How many sessions is it going to take?
At least 3.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I have the next 2 months booked out. So my next session will be November 18th. And then sometime in December before Christmas.
Probably about a month after that.
Yeah, it was 5 weeks exactly until the November one. Mm-hmm. And I just haven't looked at the December one because I'm taking it one session at a time.
It's the best way to do it, really.
Yeah, so I've got like the Sanoderm for the first time.
I've never gotten that.
You haven't either?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, it's cool because it like protects it from like any dirt or anything that would come into contact with it. It was itchy.
Is it?
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't like the first few days, but I think the tattoo is just getting to the point where it's at that itchy spot.
That's the worst part.
So I just have to like keep dancing because it's my stomach. It's my whole tummy. So yeah, I've just been kind of shirtless for the past 3-4 days.
It's better than leaking. Well, I guess you wouldn't because you have the Sanoderm on.
Yeah.
How long do you have to keep that on for?
She said at least 5 days.
Oh,
she said the longer the better. But yeah, I don't know. She said it's gonna suck to take off.
Really?
Because I guess it's real sticky. I don't know. It's my first ever encounter with it. So
I've done perfectly fine with just saran wrap. So.
Yeah. That's what all of my others have been.
It's so weird how different artists do different things.
Yeah, I mean, she said it's if I don't like it this time, then it's an option to not do it in November. But yeah, so that was exciting.
That is exciting.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to that since spring. I've had it booked.
Wow.
She only opens up her books like twice a year, so
okay.
So yeah, I had to actually apply to become her client.
Wow. Okay.
I know. So yeah, that's exciting.
That is exciting. I want to get tattooed again real bad.
Yeah.
But I don't know what I want next. That's the problem.
But you have so many ideas to choose from.
I know. And I'll probably go with none of them for the next one.
Pick something totally different.
Yep.
What you been up to?
Oh, I got a new phone.
Yeah, you did.
I woke up Saturday and it was later than I had set all of my alarms for. I was like, oh, that's weird. But I mean, it happens. Sometimes I just wake up and turn my alarm off without realizing I did it.
Absolutely, yes.
Or the best is when you wake up and your phone is still on the alarm screen, but it gave up on you too long ago that it's not making noise anymore. So I figured it was one of those things. So I went to grab it and it was just stuck on the black screen with the Apple logo on it. And I was like, oh, well, no wonder my alarm didn't go off because it's stuck on this screen. So I tried resetting it and doing all of that. And I tried for about a half hour. I plugged it into different things around my house. I was going to try to reset it from my computer, but I've never plugged it into this computer. So it was like, do you trust this computer? I was like, I can't touch the thing to say yes because it won't turn on. And so after just a minor breakdown of screaming in my house, especially because my cats started to harass each other. So I was just kind of screaming because I woke up to that. So I went to US Cellular and I was like, well, I need a new phone unless you can stop this from happening because it's just stuck in a reboot cycle. Like I could get it to turn off, but then it would automatically just turn back on.
Yeah. Do you think it tried to update to iOS 15 and just like got stuck?
I don't know. It must have.
Because I think Friday night was when mine upgraded.
Was it?
Updated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That must have been what happened. And I was going to restore it with
10,
my computer.
Right?
Yes. I had that.
That's not even that long ago. There's no reason.
XS Max or whatever the hell it was. Yeah. So now I have the 13 Pro. Because they didn't have the 13 Pro Max
because
in stock.
Of course not.
Because everything is out of stock these days. I was surprised they even had this one, to be honest.
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was going to end up with, but they had the Pro, so I got that. And I wasn't planning on upgrading this cycle. I was going to wait for the 14 because apparently they're going to do more upgrades for that one.
I haven't seen the Apple event at all, so I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know what they actually are, but I was reading articles about it. But I was forced to upgrade, so here we are. I did that, and I wanted the big one, but they didn't have the big one. Thankfully, this one isn't too much smaller than my other phone was. Yeah. So that's good. But now I have all the fancy cameras.
Yeah, you do.
But I haven't gotten to really play with them yet.
Yeah, there's plenty of time.
You know, you never know. It might just get stuck in a reboot cycle and I have to go get a new one.
Yeah, but then you would just get another one.
Yeah, true. Hopefully they would have the Max in stock at that point. So then I had to do that. That was such a unanticipated large purchase because then I got to get a case for it.
Of course.
And I got to get the screen protector for it. And then I got a long charging cable for it because I don't want the stupid short one they give you in the Apple boxes.
Oh, and you didn't already have a large one?
I did, but with the new phones, they have like a new charging cube thing.
It's not the Lightning anymore?
The thing that plugs into your phone is.
Okay.
But the cord that they give you, the piece that plugs into the cube.
Oh, it's C-type, right?
Yeah. So I had to get all that different shit. And I was like, well, while I'm spending all of this money, I might as well get the new AirPods. Because the ones that I originally got were like Series 1 or whatever. And the battery life is shit on them. So I hardly ever use them. So I got the new ones.
I've never had AirPods. It's a little out of my budget.
I didn't think I would like them, but then I started using them and I did like them, so I upgraded those at the same time because I'm already spending a boatload of money. Why not just add another thing to it? But thankfully I was due for an upgrade, so I didn't have to just
that's good.
Buy out the contract and then pay for the phone. So
that would have been highly unfortunate.
I would have been so mad.
Yeah.
So I did that and then basically went immediately from there. I came back home and had it transfer some things bit at a time over Wi-Fi. And then off to the IceHogs game because I went to Rosemont, not Chicago, to see the IceHogs take on the Chicago Wolves in that stupid arena.
I hate that arena
All-state.
So much.
I know.
It's the worst.
It really is.
I don't understand how people don't hate it.
Me either. It feels like a high school.
It does, and it's terrible. It's like, have you ever been to a real venue?
And I also don't understand how they have wooden ceilings, but they shoot off
fireworks. Yes. I don't know, man.
I don't get it.
I don't get it at all.
That was the first game I've been to since March of 2020. It's insane. It's been so long. And I forgot how wonderful it is to see hockey live in front of you.
Yes, I cannot wait for November.
I know. November 6th. It just needs to get here when the IceHogs are back at home. And thankfully, they won that night.
Yeah.
It wasn't looking like they were
going
going to. Yeah, probably.
Because you were right behind the penalty box, right?
I was, yeah. Yeah, and surrounded by Wolves fans. So I was doing my best to cheer as loudly as I could.
Oh, of course.
When the IceHogs scored.
Absolutely.
And they scored 5 times.
Hell yeah. What was the score?
5-3.
5-3. Nice.
Yeah, let me see if I can get to the game recap here. But it was definitely looking like they weren't going to win because I think they went down by 2.
I was watching for the first part of it, at least.
Yeah.
I think I made it to I think I watched the first 2 periods
at
home. Yeah.
So they went down by 2 and they really just weren't looking great at all. They were having one of those games where it looked like they didn't want to do anything. I was like, this is fantastic.
Just great.
They barely had the puck. It was always in their defensive side of the ice. But Arvid freaking Soderblom.
Oh, dude.
Oh my God. The final shots on goal was 43-22 in favor of the Wolves.
Whew.
And the IceHogs won 5-3. He made 40 saves.
That's a lot of saves.
And they kept giving them 5-on-3 time. Like, would you stop doing that?
Stop the penalties.
Ugh. But Chicago had 8 power plays.
God damn.
Scored on 2 of them.
Because of course.
So they killed 6 penalties.
True.
Which is good.
Yes.
But they don't look good on the penalty kill. Like, still too many shots get to the goaltender because they're just kind of running around, not really doing anything. Rockford had 3 power plays and didn't score in any of them.
I mean,
I don't think they've scored
a whole lot differently, though.
No, I didn't. I don't think they've scored on a power play yet. Because I don't think they did Friday night for the opener either.
Well,
when they lost 6-1.
I don't want to talk about that game.
6-1.
Yeah, to Iowa, right?
Grand Rapids. And Malcolm Subban was in net for that one.
Right.
So I didn't think they were just going to leak goals.
I watched the whole game at home, and I was just a sad person.
Yeah, they had 3 power plays in that game, too, and didn't score on any of them. So they are 0 for 6 on the power play so far this season.
Great start. Let's go.
But they are 1-1, and they beat the Wolves while I was there. Clearly, they just needed me to come back.
Yeah.
So the past 2 games I've seen in person, they've won. Because the last one that we went to
was Collins' shutout. Yeah.
4-0.
Yep.
And then this one, Evan Barrett scored. Lucas Reichel got his first.
Hell yeah.
Brett Connolly scored, even though he looked like garbage for most of the game. And he kept taking penalties. What are you doing? Alex Nylander scored on a breakaway.
He did, didn't he?
He did. And then he got an empty netter to make it 5.
I didn't see the empty netter because I was not watching anymore. But
I was like, come on. And then he got the empty netter. I was like, yes.
Nice.
Isaac Phillips almost scored in the first period. I would have lost my goddamn
Blown a hole right through their ceiling.
Absolutely. But, oh my gosh, watching him in person is so much more impressive than just watching him on TV.
Oh, I can't wait.
And I don't understand how this kid is 20 years old and the best defenseman on the team. But he is.
What other defensemen do we have?
We have, let's see, let me go to the IceHogs website because I think they actually have their roster on there now and it's not just Andre Haltebermakian. Which it was before, which was pretty funny. I don't think they have it. Oh, they did separate it by defenseman.
Hell yeah. Who we got?
We have Isaac Phillips.
Of course.
Chad Chris, who got injured.
Saw that.
Again.
Yeah.
He missed almost all of last season with an injury.
Couldn't put any weight on his left leg, I want to say it was.
Yeah, and I don't even know what happened.
I don't know.
They were down by the net, and then
he might have jammed his knee or something. I don't know. And
then I saw somebody on the ground slow to get up. I was like, oh, that's no good. And then I saw who it was, and I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Is this kid just ever going to not be injured?
Well, okay, off topic. I mean, still kind of on topic, but what's his name? Fournier?
Dylan Fournier.
Is he on our team?
No.
What was the signing or whatever that was going around?
He signed somewhere.
Did he?
Yeah.
Because I thought they said that on the season ticket holder page, I know it was posted.
It's not with the IceHogs. It's like the ECHL or something.
Okay. Because I was really, really, really confused. I was like, I thought he medically retired.
He did, like a few years ago.
Yeah, like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. I was very confused when I saw that,
out of retirement? Or okay, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Anyway.
So yeah, Chad Chris is injured. We have Cliff Watson. Ian Mitchell got sent down today.
Yes, he did.
And Mike Hardman got called up.
Yeah.
He was one of the more noticeable guys on Saturday.
I mean, that makes sense.
Ryan Stanton is back, and he's no Cody Franzen. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Michael Krudel, who was horrible on Friday. He was victimized on like 4 of the 6 goals. Yeah, no good.
Ouchie.
Jacob Laguerriere.
Sure.
He was a recent signing. Nicholas Beaudin, Alec Regula, and Jacob Galvis.
Okay.
Yeah. And Isaac Phillips is the best of them.
Any of those like veterans? Or are they all
Stanton.
young? Stanton is?
I don't know who Laguerriere is.
Neither.
Yeah, pretty much just Stanton.
Alrighty.
And I expected him to look better because of that. Mm-hmm. But not really. He's not the worst one on the team, but we were just so spoiled having Cody Franson back there last year.
I miss him already. Did he retire or did he sign somewhere?
He went to Hershey, I believe.
Oh,
I know.
That's upsetting.
It is. I don't know why they didn't re-sign him.
I'll never understand that.
Because they needed Ryan Stanton, apparently. Yeah. Isaac Phillips started the game paired with Nick Beaudin. Mm-hmm. And then
I saw that.
Like
I
midway
liked them
through,
as a pairing.
Yeah. He was switched to being paired with Stanton. But I think he was just getting double shifted on D with Chris being out.
Yeah.
So they gave more minutes to him. And it was crazy because at least one shift, he was out there. His defensive partner went for a change, but he stayed on because there was an attacker coming his way. He was in the neutral zone. He saw the other defenseman hop on and then just seamlessly switched to defending the other side of the ice because he saw which guy hopped on. I was like,
I love this kid.
Sir, you are 20 years old.
I fucking love this kid.
It blew my mind.
I just got goosebumps thinking about that. Like, what the fuck?
Like, it seems so small, but some guys can't play on their offside. But this kid doesn't have an offside. He just plays both sides of the ice.
God damn.
It blew my mind. I watched it happen. I was like, all right, well, one guy left, and he was... Isaac was on the side closest to me, so that would have been his right side, because they were going the other way. Then another guy hopped on, and he just whoop right over to the left. I was like, sir.
I love him.
20 years old.
I love him.
How do you have that sort of awareness?
I love him.
5th round draft pick in 2020. Last year, he was drafted.
You better be getting on them cards, girl.
Oh, I have all the ones that he has already.
Okay, good.
I have them. Don't you worry.
Don't you worry.
It's crazy. And the way he is focused on the ice when he's in the neutral zone and there's an attacker coming his way, he's just like dialed in. And he's rather tall. He's 6'3", so he has a long reach.
I would say that's pretty freaking tall.
And he has a great defensive stick. He was breaking up plays all over the ice. The Wolves had a 5-on-3 power play, and they dared to go into his corner. And they should know that nobody passes in Isaac Phillips' corner on a 5-on-3. They had like 18 seconds of 5-on-3, and they did that, and it just killed it off. And he sent it down the other way. I was like, maybe you should listen to me.
I love this kid.
I know.
I love him so much.
Me too. And I feel like people are just going to sleep on him because they don't know who he is, and he was drafted in the 5th round. But no, I will not let that happen. But also, like, I don't want to talk him up that much because I don't want him to get called up.
Yeah, we need him.
We need him.
We need him.
And I don't want him to get destroyed.
Please.
With the dumpster fire that is the Chicago Blackhawks, because I feel like anybody's confidence would get destroyed up there.
Well, yeah.
And he deserves good things, and that is not good things.
The Blackhawks are not good things.
The Blackhawks are very not good things. They are very not good things. So they can call up Beaudin, they can call up Regula, they can call Ian Mitchell back up, but you must leave Isaac Phillips in Rockford. Because he is getting good minutes down here, and he's the best guy on the team, and I will be very mad if they call him up. And I did buy Isaac Phillips jersey.
You did?
I did.
Which one?
It's a white one.
A white one?
Yeah, I was going to get red, but they were out of stock in my size. So I got white.
Did you just order it online?
I did.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I have to wait for that to be customized, but I think it should be ready by the time the home opener comes around.
Yeah?
Hopefully. Ordered it a couple weeks ago, like during training camp.
Should be.
They say 4 to 6 weeks.
They say.
I feel like I've waited longer from them, though.
COVID also has everything all messed up, so.
Yeah, but I think they customize them here in town.
Do they?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
So hopefully it's ready.
Question.
Yes.
Did Derek King move at all during this game?
I don't know. I was too happy. I didn't want to not be happy, so I didn't pay attention.
Okay, that's fair. That's totally fair.
I was also looking through a lot of glass.
Yeah, that's true.
So I couldn't see things very well. Like, it's really cool to be up close and see them so close, but you can't see everything. You have to look through so much glass. That's why I like our seats, because you can look over the glass. So I had to watch some of it, like, on the jumbo.
Yeah.
But
you'll have that.
Yeah. But it was cool, and I didn't realize how much I missed it until I was there. Oh my god. How has it been so long?
So long.
And I was just trying not to focus on how many people took their masks off around me.
Nope.
It's like, don't think about it.
I know you left yours on.
I sure did. I was double masked. I had that KN95 and then the IceHogs one over it to be festive. You are not getting to me. I am going to enjoy these games. Thankfully, our seats are far away from people.
Yeah, nobody really sits up there.
Yeah, hopefully they don't start.
They better fucking not. We'll chase them away.
Seriously. I'll just start coughing. Get away from me. You don't have to know that I don't have COVID. I'm just glad they are requiring masks at the BMO.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was kind of surprised.
Very uncomfortable if they didn't.
Me too. And I know most people are going to take them off.
For eating and drinking purposes and just never put them back on.
So I got a souvenir cup at Allstate since we get them wherever we go. But they don't give you lids.
What?
They didn't have lids.
So you just had a big open cup?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
They give us lids. At least they did.
They better still. I'm not carrying an open cup around.
Right? I was so confused. Like, oh, where are the lids? And there are no lids.
For one, I don't want anybody to have access to my drink like that. For another, it grosses me out. I don't know why. I just have a big aversion to open cups without a straw. For another, I'm going to spill that shit. Like, guaranteed.
At least we have the cup holders. I didn't have any cup holders. So every time somebody had to pass, because we were on the aisle, I had to pick up my cup. Because it didn't have a fucking lid. So I had to be more cautious about somebody kicking it over. They don't have lids.
How do people like this arena?
I don't know. There's fucking hallways. There's fucking corners.
Corners and shit.
I was starting to think that I had made this up. Because people kept disagreeing with me. There's no corners.
There are absolutely corners and hallways.
I was not wrong. And I felt justified.
Absolutely.
So, but it was fun because the IceHogs won.
Yes.
It probably would have been fun even if they hadn't, just because hockey finally in front of me.
I feel it.
But it was so much nicer because they did win, and Soderblom played out of his goddamn mind.
Yeah, he did.
I could not believe it. Especially after Friday with Malcolm letting in 6 fucking goals. 6?
I watched that.
On 24 shots.
That's real bad.
24.
What is that, like a .66 save percentage?
It does not say on here.
Oh, damn.
I think they don't want to embarrass
Wait, no, that
him.
doesn't. I don't know math. Never mind.
I could probably look it up by stats, but I don't really feel
it's
like
really
it. It's really
not that important.
Yeah. Josiah Slavin was the only guy who scored a goal in that Friday night game against the Griffins, assisted by Cam Morrison and Nicholas Bode. Slavin looked good again on Saturday. He didn't score, but he did get an assist.
Good.
That top line was good of Slavin, Reichel, Reichel, Connolly, and Nylander. Except Connolly wasn't great. But the other two looked good.
All right.
I was glad to see that Nylander actually showed something.
Yeah.
Granted,
wonderful.
none of the team looked good in the first period.
No, none of them.
Except for Arvid and Isaac.
Yes, you tweeted that.
I did. I did. But once the second period started, which is usually the train wreck,
typically,
they actually turned it on and scored 3 goals in the second period.
Oh, I thought we were still talking about the Friday game. I was like, no, they didn't.
No. We're just putting
past that.
We're putting that far
done.
behind us because it was very bad. Yeah, they scored 3 goals in the second period,
which is Saturday. Usually when everything goes straight to hell.
Yeah,
they cannot play a second period to save their lives.
That's why I was so confused. But they still didn't play great. The shots on the shots on goal in the first period were 16-3 in favor of Chicago.
Yeah, it was 14-2 for a long time.
And then they stepped it up a bit. The shots in the second period were 15-12 in favor of Chicago. Mm-hmm. So they still didn't play great, obviously, but they got some more shots at the net and scored 3 goals. Alex Lyon did not have a great game for Chicago.
Oops.
Thankfully. And then in the third period, they were outshot 12-7. So it was a good game because they won and some exciting things happened, but they really did not play all that great.
Ipsies.
Yeah. It was one of those games where you're like, how? How did they win?
Hey, but at some point, you got to just not ask questions and be like, hell yeah, we won.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Like, don't worry about how it happened. Just know that it happened.
Like the Rangers against the Leafs tonight?
Bro, that game.
How? First of all. How?
How?
Austin is finally back. He missed the first 3 games of the season.
Wrist injury.
Yeah, because he had surgery. Mm-hmm. So he's finally back, and he actually looked decent.
He didn't look terrible.
But the Rangers, in overtime, won. Even though the shots were 41-23 in favor of Toronto. It was the Igor Shesterkin show.
Apparently, because holy shit.
He definitely stole that win for them.
Yes.
The Leafs were getting all sorts of chances.
Every chance. And they were just not.
It was so frustrating.
I still don't understand how that one goal went in, though. It looked like it was
I have no
post
idea.
to post.
It really did. It looked like it hit the post, hit the crossbar, and popped out. I don't know how that went in. But apparently they looked at it and said it's a good goal.
They didn't take long to determine that either.
They
so,
didn't.
All right. I guess it went in.
I guess. Although nobody knows the rules anymore.
No.
Because you can't lift a stick because that's automatically hooking. But you can definitely kick a goal in.
Yeah, we've determined that.
Totally fine.
Distinct kicking motion? What is that?
I don't know. They don't understand what a kick is. I swear it has to be like a punt in football for them to call it a kick.
It's really
Their
not
leg has to fly like up above their head. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, not great.
No, but the Leafs are 2-1-1 on the season now.
Okay.
They got goalie'd again tonight, just like they did against really Anton fucking Forsberg on Thursday.
I saw that.
Ridiculous.
I was like, Anton Forsberg, like the Anton Forsberg that was here in Rockford.
That we very much did not want to be here anymore. That one.
That's the one. Apparently, he's fine now.
He's just goalieing the Leafs all over the place. He was even great on Saturday, but thankfully the Leafs won that game. So is Anton Forsberg going to be better than Matt Murray once Matt Murray comes back?
Anton Forsberg for Vezina. I'm sorry. I had to do it.
Will Anton Forsberg end up having a better season than Marc-Andre Flurry?
Oh my God! Please, no. Please. Oh God, it hasn't been good. It hasn't been good at all.
Sometimes I think of these things beforehand to ask you, just to get some sort of reaction, but that one just came to me
off
now.
The fly, huh?
And I feel like a piece of my soul died thinking about that.
Yeah.
Because we had Forsberg.
We did.
And he was not good for us.
No, he was not.
And now he is not with us, and he is playing better than Marc-Andre Fleury.
Where is he now?
Ottawa.
Ottawa! The fucking Senators!
He's gonna win the Vezina for Ottawa.
Stop it.
Anton Forsberg. Could you imagine?
Goes from Marc-Andre Fleury to Anton Forsberg.
What kind of backwards fucking season would that be if Anton fucking Forsberg wins the Vezina in Ottawa?
I mean, shit, maybe he'll just figure it out.
What if they win the Cup?
Unstoppable. That's it. Ottawa for the Stanley Cup 2022.
Oh my God.
Oh, Anton Forsberg.
What if they beat the Lightning in the conference final? I don't know if that matchup would even happen, but what if they beat them and then they went on to the Stanley Cup final and played whoever the fuck comes out of the West and win.
Ottawa, huh?
Ottawa. There's my pick.
There it is.
Stanley Cup.
Ottawa for Stanley Cup
Ottawa
winner.
Senators.
Oh, my.
You want to hear the standings so far?
Hell yeah.
All right.
Wait, AHL or NHL?
NHL.
Okay, let's go.
So we're going to go by division here.
All right.
We'll start in the East.
Okay.
So the Metropolitan Division. The first team, Pittsburgh Penguins. They are 2-0-1.
Okay.
5 points in 3 games. Number 2, the New York Rangers. They've played 4 games. They are 2-1-1.
Is this as of tonight after the game?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know if they've updated it or not, to be honest with
Okay.
you. Number 3, the Carolina Hurricanes. They've played 2 games. They are 2-0. Number 4, the Columbus Blue Jackets. They've played 2 games. They are 2-0. Number 5, the Philadelphia Flyers. They've played 2 games. They are 1-0-1. The Washington Capitals are number 6. They have played 2 games. They are 1-0-1. Number 7, the New Jersey Devils. They have played 1 game.
And they lost it, huh?
Nope.
No?
No, they
Okay.
beat Chicago
Oh, right.
on Friday.
That was the Friday
in
game.
overtime.
That was the Friday game.
They played 1 game and they won against the Chicago Blackhawks.
Yeah, they did.
Number 8, the New York Islanders. They've
Really?
played 2 games. They are 0-2.
Really?
They've been outscored 11-4
Whew.
in those 2 games. They have a -7 goal differential.
Oh, my God.
Even-
Yikes.
Yeah, Chicago's is not that bad. It's almost that bad.
I was going to
but
say it's
not
got to
that
be
bad.
close.
All right, the Atlantic Division. Number 1, the Toronto Maple Leafs. They have played 4 games. They are 2-1-1.
Okay.
They have a +1 goal differential.
Okay.
Number 2, the Florida Panthers. They've played 2 games. They are 2-0.
Wow.
Number 3,
Wait,
yes,
how are the Leafs above the Panthers if the Panthers have won both games outright?
because they have more points. Because they've played more games.
Oh, I thought you said they both played 2 games, but that doesn't make sense because yeah, got it.
Number 3,
Ignore me.
in the Atlantic Division. Can you guess who it is? This team is undefeated. They have played 2 games. They are 2-0.
Undefeated, huh?
They have a +5 goal differential. They have outscored their opponent 7-2. Can you guess who it is?
I don't really know who's in what division, but if it's like Toronto and all of that. Please tell me it's not Detroit.
It's not Detroit.
Okay. I was going to say, well, like, Lord.
It's better.
It's better.
The Buffalo Sabres.
Shit! Oh my God!
The Buffalo Sabres are 2-0.
What?
They beat Montreal 5-1 to open the season. And then they beat the Arizona Coyotes 2-1 in the shootout. They're 2-0. They play again tomorrow against Vancouver.
Wow, that is something.
I'm pretty sure Craig Anderson has been in net for both games.
Yeah.
Yep. So he's just reviving his career at like 40 years old in
Yeah,
Buffalo.
I still picture him. He played for the Senators, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for a
I
long
still
time.
picture him in that jersey when I think of him.
Speaking of, number 4 in the Atlantic, the Ottawa Senators.
Yeah.
They played 3 games. They are 2-1-0. Number 5, they've played 3 games. The Tampa Bay Lightning. They are 2-1.
Interesting.
How does that make sense? They've played 3 games. They are 2-1. So, oh wait, never mind. Ignore me. Ignore me. Okay, yes. Because I saw they had 4 points, and then I just forgot how to do math.
Yeah, that's fine.
So they are in 5th place right now. If the season ended today, they would not be in the playoffs. And now
Damn.
Nikita Kucherov is injured.
Yeah. Oh, indefinitely.
I drafted him for my fantasy team. Thanks. Cooch. I didn't think you'd do this for a second year in a row. So who are they going to go out and get now? Who are they going to trade for to just be obnoxious? And then Kucherov will come back for the playoffs again. Who are they going to go get?
Fucking Eichel.
Oh, don't. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
I'm sorry.
Could you imagine?
No.
Could you? No. Oh, no. No, now it's going to happen. Now it's going to happen. Great. Jack Eichel to the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Tampa Bay Lightning.
But they're still going to get beat in the conference final by the Ottawa Senators.
Still. Because they're winning the cup.
Number 6, the Detroit Red Wings. They are 1-0-1.
Okay.
Did you see that game that they played against Tampa?
Believe I watched part of it. I don't think I saw the whole thing.
Where Tyler Bertuzzi had 4 goals.
Goddamn.
And they went to overtime and lost to Tampa Bay. I think they had like 3 different 3-goal leads.
Ooh!
Okay, something like that.
3-goal lead, man.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
Yeah, but that's what you get when your guy that scores 4 goals just refuses to be vaccinated, I guess.
I saw a tweet that showed like how badly they were defending him on a breakaway, and they were like, well, it looks like everybody wants to stay at least 6 feet away from him.
Can you blame them? I was watching the Red Wings broadcast for that game.
Okay.
And one of their announcers was just so happy about the fact that nobody in the arena was wearing masks.
What?
He was like, and not a mask in sight.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Yeah, it happened. That was a thing.
Why would that ever be a good thing?
I don't know.
To own the libs?
Yeah. It is Michigan.
It is.
Number 7, the Boston Bruins. They've only played 1 game. They're 1-0.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, how are they worse than Detroit?
Number 8, the Montreal Canadiens. They've played 3 games. They are 0-3.
Price is injured, right?
He's injured and he's in the Players Assistance Program.
Right. Yeah. I forgot about that. We didn't talk about that, did we?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Wait, so who's in net?
Jake Allen.
Right. We talked about this.
And Samuel Montembeault, I think, is backing him up.
I don't know who that is. I will be honest.
They got him off of waivers from the Florida Panthers. So that concludes the Eastern Conference.
Okay.
In the West, we will start with the Pacific and end with the Central.
We have to.
Number 1, the Edmonton Oilers.
Because of course.
They've played 2 games. They are 2-0. Number 2, the Vancouver Canucks.
Really?
They've played 3 games. They are 1-1-1.
Okay.
Number 3, the Seattle Kraken. They've played 4 games. They are 1-2-1.
I was going to say, I feel like they haven't been doing all that great.
No, and then
not like
Philly
Vegas
fucking
did.
spanked them tonight, didn't they? Yeah, 6-1.
Ooh. Ouch.
Yeah. Number 4, the San Jose Sharks. They have played 1 game. They are 1-0. Number 5, the LA Kings. They have played 2 games. They are 1-1. Number 6, the Anaheim Ducks. They have also played 2 games and are 1-1.
Okay.
Number 7, the Vegas Golden Knights.
Ooh.
They have also played 2 games and are 1-1.
Okay.
Number 8, the Calgary Flames. They have played 1 game. They are 0-1. It's crazy to me how some teams have played 1 game while some teams have played 4 games.
Yeah. Schedules are weird.
That's NHL schedule.
So, like, I feel like that certain division, it doesn't really mean a whole lot right now. Just because, well, it's a tiny sample size no matter how you slice it. But when teams have only played 1 game, it's like...
Yeah, the only team in that division who has played 4 games is Seattle.
Right.
Vancouver's played 3. The rest of them have played either 1 or 2 games.
All right, to the Central.
If we must.
We must.
Number 1, the Minnesota Wild.
Really?
They are 2-0.
Interesting.
Number 2, St. Louis Blues.
Ugh.
They are 1-0. Number 3, the Colorado Avalanche. They are 1-1. That 1 win came in the season opener against the Chicago Blackhawks, where they scored 3 goals in the first 10 minutes of the game.
We both predicted that they were going to lose that game.
Not like that.
Not like that.
3 goals in the first 10 minutes of the game.
I know. Trust me. I know.
Number 4, the Dallas Stars. They have played 3 games. They are 1-2. Number 5, the Arizona Coyotes. They have played 2 games. They are 0-1-1. Number 6, the Chicago Blackhawks. Mm-hmm. They have played 3 games. They are 0-2-1.
Yep.
7, the Nashville Predators. They have played 2 games. They are 0-2. Number 8, the Winnipeg Jets. They have played 2 games. They are 0-2. The Chicago Blackhawks have been outscored 13-7. They have a -6 goal differential. And the 2 games that they have just outright lost are the 2 games that Marc-Andre Fleury has started in net. The one game that went to overtime is the one that Lynx started.
Yeah, that's the one.
Against the Devils. Mm-hmm. That I said was going to go to overtime. Mm-hmm. It almost didn't, but then they tied it up late and took it to overtime just to make me correct. But they made me very not correct, saying they'd beat Pittsburgh. Because they very much did not beat Pittsburgh.
Fleury got pulled.
He did. It was 5-2, the final score.
Uh-huh.
And I believe 4 of those goals came in the first period, did they not?
Yeah, I don't know about the first period. Probably in the first period, yeah. But I know they were all Flurries.
I was just...
things have changed.
Yeah,
I was trying to put my phone on Do Not Disturb, and it was in a different spot.
Yeah, they were all in the first period.
Ooh. That's hard. That's hard.
All in the first 12 minutes of the first period, even.
I saw a tweet that said that somebody was sitting near like the visitors tunnel, and after he got pulled, Fleury was throwing a fucking fit.
Maybe stop a fucking puck.
Smashing things and throwing things and screaming.
Stop a puck.
I mean, they don't have the best team out there in front of them, but
stop a
puck.
Still,
yeah, you can't be letting 4 in.
You are paid $7 million, sir. I know this team sucks.
We are fully aware.
But maybe don't get scored on in the first 15 seconds.
Yeah, it was 17 seconds on Friday and then 15 on Saturday, right?
So what is it going to be tomorrow?
10.
Who do you think they're going to put in that?
Oh, who are they playing?
The New York Islanders. Last in their division, New York Islanders.
I feel like they're still going to play Fleury.
Yeah. It is the home opener.
Yeah, they're definitely playing Fleury.
Do you think he's going to get the win?
Yes.
Bold?
That's me.
I just don't see this team winning again.
I don't either, but I'm trying real hard too.
I just want to know how they are hemorrhaging goals if they supposedly upgraded their defense in the offseason.
Oh, by so much.
And their goaltending, apparently, even though he's the one hemorrhaging the goals.
Well.
Yeah, Lynx lost, but not like that.
Mm-mm. I don't know what's happening. Like, I don't understand what isn't clicking.
I don't know. When they played the Devils, they lost 4-3. He allowed 1 goal in the first period, which was 17 seconds in.
Of course.
And then 1 goal in the second, 1 goal in the third, and then the overtime goal. Flurry, on the other hand, is just hemorrhaging them. All at once. All in a big bunch.
Doing that stupid shit going out in net again, too.
Well, and he needs to not do that.
He needs to be shackled to the net.
He really
I know
does.
We always say this about goalies, but Flurry, bro, like, it's bad when you do it.
Front and center.
Please.
I have not watched Saturday night's game yet.
Really?
I plan to, but I have not watched it yet because I was not home for it. And yesterday I just ran out of time before I got too tired.
That's fair.
I was going to do it today, but then I watched the Leafs game from Saturday before they played again. So next up is watching that.
So are you recording a video every time you watch a game, or?
Yeah, except for this fucking weekend because I was going to Saturday and then the phone shit. So yeah.
Yeah.
Aside from that mishap. Yeah.
Yes.
don't want to watch that game. And I know the worst part is the first period when they get scored on 4 times and then once for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
But I was just sitting there as the IceHogs were warming up and it was 1-0. I was like, well, that's really not ideal getting scored on 15 seconds into the game. But then it was like 2-0. I was like,
Excuse me?
And then it said 3-0. Like, excuse me, 4-0. What?
What the hell is happening?
We got some questions from people.
Did we?
And I feel like this is the best way to talk about this team.
All right, let's go.
So the first question came from our pal Zachary Martin.
Okay.
He said, where do you see Strome most likely being traded to? Since he still hasn't played.
No.
And they don't seem like they plan on playing him anytime in the near future. Where do you think he goes?
Where would he fit?
I mean, he could go to Buffalo since they're just winning games now. Maybe
where we
they want some
send
more
all
offense.
of our old players anyway.
Yeah, or Carolina.
Or
back to Arizona. He could go back to Arizona. Galchenyuk went back to Arizona.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll go back to Arizona.
Maybe.
I don't see the Hawks really getting anything for him, so
they've killed his value.
Yeah.
By not playing him.
Yeah. Or maybe this is the NHL, so some team will probably be like, he's just not getting a chance, and when he comes to us, he's going to be so much better because he's this guy who could score a bunch of points.
All right, then take him and give us some money.
Yeah. I just don't I don't know what a team is going to give up for him, so I can't think about it in terms of what the return would be.
Yeah, no, not at all.
So, you know what? Buffalo.
Sticking to it.
I don't know.
Send him to be with Vinny.
Maybe we'll get Vinny back.
That would be so on brand. Hey, old Buffalo. Like, hear me out, all right?
What if they got Vinny and Joker back in the trade?
Oh, don't plant that seed.
We'll send them a goaltender since somebody has to play behind Craig Anderson. They can have Subban. Strome and Subban to the Buffalo Sabres for Vinny and Joker.
Oh, I love it too much. I love it too much.
I would forgive the rest of the bullshit.
Yes.
From this season if we got Joker back until I remembered that we have shit shed for 9 more years. I don't want to talk about that.
Nope.
All right, second question.
We already know.
Came from Beth.
Beth.
She said, what can the Hawks do to stop the bleeding?
Stop a puck. That I don't know what else to say.
I wish I had a good answer.
I need
honestly.
them, obviously, to start scoring goals as well, but you can't win without... I mean, they go hand in hand. You can't win without scoring goals, and you can't win without stopping pucks. So somebody's going to have to figure it out because...
I think we try Kevin Lonkinen as the starting goaltender for the Chicago Blackhawks.
For the opener?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
I don't think they will.
Okay.
But that is my suggestion.
That they should.
Yes.
All right.
Because whatever is happening with homeboy over there...
It's not good.
No. It's not good at all.
Not good.
And I'm not going to hate on Flower because he doesn't deserve it. And I understand he's playing behind a garbage heap.
Absolutely.
But it's not going well.
And I think he knows that.
He does. But Kevy's been a bit better.
Yeah. In the chances that they've given him.
Yes, because he also played behind this garbage team last year, and Flurry was in Vegas. So maybe he just needs some more time to get used to playing behind a dumpster fire.
Sure.
Meanwhile, Kevy is used to it.
Takes some adjusting.
Yeah. Her second question was, also, how do I deal with the terror that is now prevalent for every single first period?
Is this Beth from the IceHogs or a different Beth?
No, it's Beffers34.
Okay.
On Twitter.
Well, that is not the Beth from the IceHogs, but
no.
I was going to say...
Our fairly new Twitter pal who interacts with us a bunch. And
yes, absolutely. But I was going to say the same way that we get through second period.
That was going to be my answer too. That's the first thing that went through my head.
But
you just have to expect it.
Yeah.
It doesn't make it better.
No.
But at least you don't have false hope that it's...
Exactly. You have to totally expect going into this, it's not going to be a good period. Maybe the third period they bring it back, but the second period's going to be fucking terrible. And then, you know, it will be. And then...
So you just apply that to the Blackhawks. Like, the first period, they don't understand that a hockey game is starting. They're going to get scored on in the first few seconds.
Just
and then they're just going to keep coming. And eventually they'll get to the next period. Exactly. And maybe it'll stop.
Maybe.
As long as Kevy's in it. I'm so sorry. I know Flower will get better.
Yes. I mean, he's a fucking incredible goaltender. But he hasn't shown that in Chicago.
Very, very soon.
He hasn't shown that in Chicago at all.
Or this is going to be very bad. Third question is from Brad at White Sox Golfer on Twitter.
White Sox Golfer.
How short is Colleton's leash, and do we trust Bowman to hire the next coach?
Ooh, I feel like if Colleton gets booted, Stan's going with him.
I hope to God that is true. Mm-hmm. Because I sure don't trust him to hire the next coach.
Absolutely not.
You know, what if they just call up Mr. King and he leads the Blackhawks to the playoffs?
Courtney?
Yes?
What are you doing right now?
Well, see, then the first period won't suck and the second period So maybe they can get out to a first period lead.
They don't keep those.
Yeah, but then they won't be chasing the whole game. Then maybe it'll get tied in the second, and then they'll just have to actually play the third. But that's the period they show up for.
That's true, so far. If you put Derek King in Chicago, I swear to God.
But then he's not in Rockford.
I know, but he shouldn't be in the organization.
Yeah, well, one of these teams has won a game, and that one is coached by Mr. King. So... The other team hasn't won a game yet.
Oh, I hate this.
I'm just terrified that they're going to call up everybody from Rockford now that they suck. And then it's going to make Rockford
go to
suck.
Shit, yeah.
I just need nobody to get injured. Because then we'll have injury space to call people up. Right now they don't have cap space to make too many of these moves. So I just need nobody to get injured.
Everyone, wrap yourselves in bubble wrap.
We can just...
Put it under your pads.
We'll just learn from our $9.5 million defenseman and be a total shit shed. Just the whole team, total shit shed. Meanwhile, we'll have some sort of happy feelings down with the IceHogs. Because at least we have Isaac Phillips. When everything else goes to hell, we have Isaac.
We do. Holding on to that one player. And
Soderblom, but we've only seen him for one real game. But he was very good in that one real game. Also, Josiah Slavin was very good in that
also
game.
Good.
But he's been one of the best players for the IceHogs since he came to the Hogs after college last season. Yes. At the end of the year, he scored in his first game, I want to say. Then he scored his second goal in the second game or something like that. Yeah. Even when he's not putting in points, he's very noticeable.
Absolutely.
Everybody else, they have their moments. Like I said, Nylander was pretty good on Saturday. Reichel was pretty good on Saturday.
I never expected to have Nylander down here.
Me either. I was very worried after that first period because he didn't look great. I was like, you need to show something.
If you're going to be here.
Because you're supposed to be an NHLer, but you're in the AHL, so you have to show something. But then he got better, and he scored 2 goals. One of them is an empty netter, but he still had to work for it.
It still counted, yeah.
He still had to work for it, and he had to beat a guy in a foot race for it. So I will count that. It wasn't just empty net. So how short is Colleton's leash? If they keep this up,
it gets shorter and shorter by the day.
In a normal organization, I'd say he'd be gone by Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
In this organization, I just don't trust them to actually do that.
I don't either.
When they should, but I don't trust them to. So I feel like we're going to be stuck with him, and then we're going to have to hear about it all season, how they should fire
Colliton. That's what I'm already tired of. Like, I don't mind him being here as much as I hate everyone just constantly, fire Colliton, fire Colliton,
right.
fire Colliton.
Like, we know.
Like, yes, I agree with you, but
nobody's disagreeing with you.
It's not helping to just repeat the same thing over and over, which is a lot to say for us because we do talk in circles a lot, but it's annoying. The negativity is annoying. There's a difference between critiquing your team and asking or demanding more of them and just being disgustingly negative. Like, and not offering any solutions, not offering anything else in return. Just being negative. It's gross. I don't like constant negativity from people.
Like, what would you want to see from Colliton instead of just fire him?
Exactly. Like, what do you not like that he does? Point that out. Let's talk about it.
All they say is his system.
His system.
Okay, what about it? But no, people don't put that much thought into things that they endlessly scream about. So I don't know. I wish I could see them doing the right thing. I just don't. So with a normal organization, his leash is very short and he would be gone by Thanksgiving if they don't turn this shit around.
Yes.
On the Blackhawks, he probably finishes the year as coach.
Right, because he just signed an extension in January, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah, for 2 years.
Oh, Lord. Yeah. And God only knows if they'll ever fire Stan Bowman. So
I don't know what that's going to take. Like, we've already covered the whole board.
What more could he do?
That's just it.
I can't
Besides assault a player himself? Like,
shit, they'd cover that shit up too.
Oh, God.
That probably wouldn't even matter. I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't trust him. Jeremy should probably be fired. To stop the bleeding, start Lynx. Strome's going to Buffalo. That's all I got. Because, like, this team is so bad, I don't really have anything to say about them. Right. What do you say about what you've seen?
There's nothing to say. It's just bad.
All that's going through my head is just how is this happening?
Right. They made so many changes in the offseason. So many. With so much money.
9.5.
9.5 just for him.
He was better in that Jersey game. He did set up the game-tying goal, and that was a very good play from him.
Okay, I'll give him that.
I did not watch Saturday's game, so I don't know who to blame that shit on. Something needed to go very differently.
Yes.
And from the sounds of it, Flurry was a big factor in that. So, yeah, I don't know if he had a decent game and everybody else shit the bed, or if everybody sucked, or what, but I will never get over that contract, and it will never be a good thing, even if he has a fantastic season. 8 years, $9.5 million.
It's too much.
After this season. Yeah. That's bad. What I also think of when how is going through my head incessantly is how did people come into this season thinking this team was going to be good?
Because they made those changes. We've got fucking Marc-Andre Fleury in net.
Yeah, but...
We've got Seth motherfucking Jones.
Yeah, but why did people think that was going to propel this team to greatness?
Just because they made major changes. I think that's all there is to it. That's it. They spent a lot of money. They brought in
Oh my God, they did things. Obviously, it's better.
Well, I mean, the point of doing things is to make the team better, right?
Yeah, but any logical person could have told you after seeing the moves that were made that that's not going to make this team better.
No. And I mean, even before they made the Seth move, we were sitting here like, don't go after him.
Right.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't go for him.
Not what this team needs at all.
Nope.
But they did. I feel like if they would have just stuck to what they were doing.
Mm-hmm. You mean the rebuild that they were admitted to?
What? They were in a rebuild?
Hey, that's what they said last year.
Whoa. Yes, if they would have stuck with that, I feel like they would have started the season better because there was some promise to that team. Mm-hmm. They weren't good, but they were getting better, and there was progress being made with the young guys.
There was upwards projection.
And there was some excitement around it. Like,
Absolutely.
We're developing these guys. Well, they're getting better. And Jeremy's actually good with developing young guys.
That is his forte.
Let's just throw that all into the shit pile and bring in Shit Shed and his merry band of idiots. And here you are. You can't win a fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
Because nothing that they did was going to make this team better.
But in normal people's minds, maybe not ours, but in normal people's minds.
Very much not a normal people mind.
Making changes, spending money means it's supposed to get better.
Sure, if you spend the right money.
Yep. The people see the big names, and that's exactly what we were talking about. You see big names, you get happy, you say, yeah, I want that guy. And then they go and spend all of their money to get that guy. And, he's not good.
No, see,
especially not 10 million a year good.
They looked at the shit shed that they had and said, we're going to buy a brand new $9.5 million shit shed roof. Meanwhile, our shit shed foundation is cracking and the floors are falling through. So, like, maybe it looks nice from the outside, but it's a shit shed.
That's all there is to it.
You got to spend money on the right things.
Yeah.
Build the foundation, not stick a roof on it and think, oh my God, it's just going to stand on its own now.
So are you, okay, what? Just in, like, in terms of this year's team, are you more mad at Stan or more mad at Jeremy?
Stan.
Thought so.
Because they needed to stick with the rebuild.
Yes, they did. And he fucked that up.
Yeah. Yep. Very much
He totally just threw it out the window.
Totally.
Like, we were on our way. It was looking like it was going to be good.
There was promise.
No longer.
But then they said, no, we have to distract people from the front office being a shit shed, so we're going to make the product on the ice a shit shed.
Big names.
It's like they just went into NHL 22 franchise mode. It was like, let's get all of the big names with the high ratings, and then the team's going to be good.
Yeah, that's not always
that's not how it works, though. It's not how it works. That's why you see guys on the video games that have the low ratings, but in real life in the NHL, they're the ones that are actually busting their ass and doing things out there. Mm-hmm. You can't just go for the big rating guys and think that that's automatically going to solve all your fucking problems. But that's what they did.
Yeah. That's all I got for that.
It's so frustrating.
Stan needs to go. I've never really been, like, until all of the sexual assault stuff came out, I was never, like, on the, fire Stan, because, like, he made some good moves, he made some bad moves. It is what it is.
Like every GM in the league, except maybe Steve fucking Yzerman, who can't do any wrong, apparently.
But, yeah, it's time. It's time. I don't know who I would want in his place. I don't know who I would want in Jeremy's place.
I don't care. Well, they should have hired Gerard Gallant instead. Yeah. But he was just sitting out there for eons, and then the Rangers were like, oh, that sounds fun. Let's snag him up. And then we're going to beat the Leafs by being outshot by twice the total of...
Oh, yeah, that was after he left Vegas, huh? Mm-hmm. I still don't understand why they fired him.
Nope.
Vegas was good.
Yeah?
Okay.
I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't know. But they should have hired him.
Yeah.
I saw people suggesting Mike Babcock as an option.
Don't fucking do it. No.
I didn't see it from anything like...
reputable?
Yeah, it was just people throwing shit out there.
Absolutely not.
You don't like Jeremy, but you want Mike Babcock?
No!
Did you not pay attention to what happened with the Leafs in his last few years there. It was a shit show. We already have a shit shed. We don't need to add a shit show to our shit shed.
You don't want to have a shit show in our shit shed?
No more shit.
No more shit. That's the thing, though. They just see a name that they recognize, and they're like, go! Mm-hmm. It's like, that doesn't always mean it's good. Just because you know his name doesn't mean it's good.
We need a pooper scooper.
We need a big old pooper scooper for our shit shed because it's getting full.
Somebody needs to scoop the poop. But I don't know who.
I don't know who either.
I don't know who. I don't really care at this point. Mm-hmm. Anybody. Call up anybody. Try anything because what we have is not working.
Anything but Derek King.
Force Cody Franzen to retire and make him be coach.
Yes.
Or bring Marian Hossa back as coach.
Absolutely.
They're honoring him on November 9th.
Yeah.
So just make him stay there and say, hey, you want to be the coach? And then fire Jeremy at the same game.
Mid-game.
Mid-game. And all of a sudden you just see Haas behind the bench. You know how happy people would be?
Seriously?
That is what you should have done.
Come on.
But no. No, we went out and got shit shed.
Shit shed instead.
I don't know how to fix this team. Mm-mm. I'm out of suggestions. I honestly have no idea how to fix this team.
I just know something has to be done. If they don't make a change within the next 5 games...
What if they don't win within the next 5 games?
Then something really needs to be done.
I saw a tweet saying, are the Chicago Blackhawks what we thought the Buffalo Sabres were?
Don't you fucking go there.
And that... Like, it's true, but that... is very sobering.
Kane, Taves, fucking shit shed.
Flurry.
Flurry. Who else is above like 7 mil? Is there anybody?
I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Either way.
DeBrinket's been great.
Yes.
You know, Caleb Jones is the answer. But
do we know injured. What his injury is?
He had a strained wrist or something.
Okay.
So he's on LTIR.
That seems like it would be more of an IR thing. But
it's rather excessive. It must be very strained.
Really strained.
He's the answer.
Trying to carry the whole defense, right? That's why.
At least his brother.
He strained his wrist trying to lift the shit shed above his head.
He was trying to repair the shit shed. He was trying to scoop the poop. Strained his wrist trying to scoop the poop.
Oh my god.
And Caleb Jones is the answer.
Yeah, I'll stick with that.
What if he comes back?
And fixes everything?
Yep. And the team just looks great.
Then I will really call him the pooper scooper because...
Yep. You got shit shed and pooper scooper, and they're brothers.
They're brothers.
I still just can't get over the fucking contract. 8 years at $9.5 million. Even if he plays well, and it's nothing against Seth Jones, just that fucking contract.
Number.
How was that ever smart?
When was he ever worth that much? Like, how much is he making this year?
He's making, let's see, cap-friendly Blackhawks.
Like, how much has he been
making? I
making?
believe the person who founded Cap Friendly now works for the Blackhawks.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Seth Jones makes $5.4 million this year.
Okay. And he came from Columbus, right?
Yes. He was drafted in the first round by the Nashville Predators.
Okay. In the first round?
Mm-hmm. He was like 3rd overall or something.
Oh, wow.
Like that. Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. My bad. Yeah. What made anybody think that he was worth $9 million?
Big name.
There's a lot of big names in the league that are not making $9.5 million.
The hype around his name got him that contract.
It's true. It's true.
And frustrating because we are the ones that gave it to him. You know what other contract just pisses me off now?
Huh.
Murphy's extension. Why?
We talked about that last time, didn't we?
We did, and now it's just gotten worse because they both fucking suck.
Yeah, dude. Like,
why 4 more years?
4 more years for what? What is it? 4.5 or
4.4.
4.5? Close enough.
You got to take off the extra 100K.
I just.
Why?
He's.
Why?
Why?
Why? You got shit shed for 9.5. You signed Jake McCabe for 4 years at $4 million. You extended Connor Murphy 4 years at 4.4. Why? Why?
I would have been okay with maybe even 3. I don't like the term.
Mm-hmm.
But like 3 million a year, sure, Connor Murphy.
It's a lot easier to trade 3 than 4.4.
Yeah.
Why? Why couldn't you have let this season play out to see if what you actually did was good?
I don't know. They were going the right direction. They were on the right path. And then they just fucking burned it to the ground. And
we have Tyler Johnson at $5 million for 2 years after this one.
I forgot about him.
When Dominic Kubalik needs to be re-signed in the offseason. Kirby Doc needs to be re-signed in the offseason. Philip Kurashev needs to be re-signed in the offseason. So let's add a bunch of fucking money to our cap so we can't afford anybody!
My favorite. That's my favorite game to play.
I love it. This team is beyond repair at this point. I don't know what would fix them.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. What do you think would fix the Blackhawks?
Tell us in the comments.
Please.
Email us.
Please. The IceHogs are fun to watch. There's that. If you want something that's actually fun to watch, get a subscription for AHL TV.
Absolutely. It's worth it.
It is. You can get a subscription to only watch the IceHogs even, so you don't have to pay the full price.
Oh, yeah.
If you only want to watch them. Or if you're in the area, go to IceHogs games beginning in November when they are back at home.
Do it.
Because they're a lot more fucking fun than whatever this shit is. Because this is bad.
Real bad. Yeah.
Bad. And I don't have anything else to say about them.
Oh, about the Blackhawks? No.
Yeah.
No.
They have their home opener tomorrow against the New York Islanders.
Yeah.
I feel bad for anybody going to that game.
John's going, isn't he?
I think so. Yeah. I saw tickets were on the secondhand market for games coming up for like $17. Nobody wants to go.
Oh my God. That's tempting.
I'm not going out there to watch this shit. You know,
I don't have shit
that
else
is
to
precious
do.
gas money.
No,
I'm not
right.
wasting that on this bullshit.
You're right about that.
I would rather just go to Chicago
Yeah, just to go.
than to waste my gas money and parking money to see this shit.
Go to the friggin', what's the ice cream place that we always go to?
The ice cream place?
Yeah, downtown. Where you can see the Trump Tower from it.
Mm-hmm. It's a
Fannie Mae?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I'd rather just go see the IceHogs back in Rosemont, honestly.
You'd rather go back to Allstate?
Than to watch this shit? Yeah. That's how bad this is.
I know.
That's how bad this is. It's a fraction of the price. And I could see a better team.
Yeah.
At a shittier arena, but a better
But
team.
a better team. Yeah.
I have no desire. I thought about maybe getting tickets when the Leafs are in town to see the Leafs.
Right. Yeah. So there's that.
I don't get excited when there's Hawks games on TV. I'm like, I don't want to watch this.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be bad. And then they score, and they make me excited because they're my team, and I wish they weren't because,
Yep.
They do something good, and I get excited. And I don't want to. Because I want to not like them. But instead, they're shit, and I just keep watching them because I like torture, apparently.
We're gluttons for punishment.
Apparently, we are. At least when the IceHogs lose, something good usually happens.
Yeah.
Not always.
Not always.
Sometimes.
It's not. Yeah.
And we have Isaac, so. They still need to figure out their goalie thing. They sent Cale Morris down to Indy today because they have all of these fucking goaltenders.
So Colin, Malcolm, Arvid.
Well, that's all we have now.
Right. Yep. So they sent Cale down.
They sent Auburn down.
Auburn down. And then up in Chicago, we've got Marc-Andre Fleury and Kevin Lankinen.
Mm-hmm.
That's 7. So many goalies.
And only 2 of those goalies have played a good game so far.
Whoops.
We haven't seen Colin play yet. So
no, we haven't.
We can't say anything about him. But we've seen Malcolm Subban play a very bad game. Very bad game.
So bad.
Flurry, we know. We know what's happened there.
We do.
Arvid Soderblom played absolutely out of his fucking mind.
Mm-hmm.
And Lynx hasn't been awful.
Not yet.
So that's about where it stands. That's all I've got. You got anything else about this team? Or any team? Anything?
Didn't we have some stuff in the drive?
Do we? I honestly did not look. Let's see. What do we have? Oh, yeah. Evander Kane.
Yeah. That shit show of its own.
Oh, Lord. That guy. Suspended for 21 games for violating the league's COVID-19 rules and whatnot. Apparently faked his vaccination
card. Yeah.
That's what I heard. I don't know if that was confirmed.
It was.
It was?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
That's what he's suspended for 21 games. He's giving up like 1.7 mil of his, what is it, 7 mil contract?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, dude just cannot stop fucking everything up.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you really thought you were going to get away with that? Like, you've got the top-notch doctors. You've got... What are you doing? Like,
he doesn't know. Their investigation into his estranged wife's claims, they couldn't substantiate them.
No.
So
I know they couldn't substantiate the gambling things.
Yeah.
I didn't know if they came to a conclusion about the wife.
They announced that today, too.
Oh,
along
I
with the 21-game suspension for COVID shit.
Mm-hmm.
Why? It's literally the dumbest fucking thing.
There's no excuse. Like,
why are you being dumb?
We have players in the league that are not vaccinated.
Right.
So why could you not just do that instead of faking a card and getting suspended for it? Like,
you wouldn't have been suspended.
What is the thought process?
I don't think he has them anymore. He doesn't have thoughts. Nathan McKinnon doesn't have COVID anymore.
I thought you were going to say he doesn't have thoughts either. And I was like, what's wrong with Nate Mac?
No, I think he has a lot of thoughts, but he doesn't have COVID.
No COVID, though.
He did. Now he doesn't.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to do hashtags or no?
They're fucking dumb. Why can't teams just use hashtags that are the name of their team?
Oh, you mean like hashtag Blackhawks?
Literally the only thing our team does right.
The easiest thing.
It's the only thing the Blackhawks do right is they have an easy hashtag. Why are the Ducks fly together? Like, I understand Ducks fly together. Why is that your hashtag? Just NHL Ducks.
Yes. How about you start at the top and you go down them?
All right.
They're alphabetical.
The Anaheim Ducks. Hashtag fly together. The Arizona Coyotes. Hashtag Yotes. That one's easy.
Yes.
The Bruins. Hashtag NHL Bruins.
Easy.
Whoa. Buffalo. Hashtag Let's Go Buffalo.
There you go.
I still don't like the Let's Go
But
ones. It's still something.
It's not terrible.
Could just be Sabres.
Could. Or be Sabres. Or
something. NHL Sabres. Buffalo Sabres. If you need it to be long. I don't know. Calgary Flames. Hashtag Flames.
Whoa.
Carolina
Hurricanes.
Carolina Hurricanes. Hashtag let's go Canes.
Okay.
What was it before? It was something, take warning.
Yes, take warning is what it's
Now
like.
it's let's go Canes.
Yeah.
They're getting there. What?
Oh, they changed up the symbol next to it.
Oh, yeah,
too.
because it used to be
was
the flag.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. So they're closer. They're getting there.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Blackhawks. Hashtag Blackhawks.
Easy.
The Avalanche. Go Avs go. That one's easy enough.
That's what they do.
Yeah. Blue Jackets. CBJ.
So easy.
That's all you gotta do.
That's it.
That's it. The Dallas Stars. Hashtag Texas Hockey.
What? How did I miss that one?
Texas Hockey. I thought it was their AHL team.
Right,
The Texas Stars.
Texas Stars, yeah.
No, it's Dallas. And
Texas Hockey, huh?
Texas Hockey.
How
And
did
the
I miss
logo is
that?
the state of Texas with the D in it. Texas Hockey.
Hockey. Think about your
Why not Dallas Hockey? You're the Dallas Stars. Your AHL team is the Texas Stars. Can you see where people would get confused?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, AHL teams have the logos now? Cool. Nope.
No.
Detroit Red Wings. LGRW. Let's go Red
Wings.
Wings. Still. You could
But
just
they've
do
had-
Red Wings.
They've had that for a while, though, haven't they?
I don't
The
know.
LGRW.
Probably. Oilers. Let's go Oilers.
Okay.
The Florida Panthers.
Oh, God.
Hashtag time to hunt.
Really?
Time to hunt.
Because they're Panthers?
I guess. The LA Kings. Go Kings go. Cool.
Simple.
The Minnesota Wild. Hashtag MN Wild.
Minnesota Wild.
So difficult. The Montreal Canadiens. Hashtag Go Habs Go. Easy.
There you go.
The Nashville Predators. Hashtag Preds.
Wow.
The New Jersey Devils. Hashtag NJ Devils.
Wow.
The New York Islanders. Hashtag Isles.
Okay.
The Rangers. Hashtag NYR. Super easy.
Simple.
The Stanley Cup winning Ottawa Senators. Hashtag Go Sens Go.
Okay.
The Philadelphia Flyers. Hashtag
Why did they do
Bring
this?
It to Broad.
Nobody knows what that means unless you're in Philly. Bring it to Broad?
We get it. Broad Street Bullies.
Sure.
But who is going to think to type out hashtag Bring It to Broad?
First, that's just a very long hashtag. That,
It really is.
like,
What, you expect people to not say much about your team, so they have to fill up the space with a hashtag? Just hashtag Flyers. Why is that hard?
Could have done that.
Nope. Bring it to Broad.
Bring it to Broad.
We get it. You like Broad Street.
Sure.
Pittsburgh Penguins. Let's go Pens.
Let's go Pens.
Sharks. SJ Sharks.
Good.
The Kraken. Hashtag Sea Kraken.
Good.
Blues. STL Blues.
Okay.
The Lightning. Hashtag Go Bolts.
Yes.
Leafs. Leafs forever. Which is
Yes.
also kind of annoying.
It's annoying, but they've been using that.
Why Leafs? Whatever. Vancouver Canucks. Hashtag Canucks.
Wow.
The Vegas Golden Knights. Hashtag Vegas Born.
Really?
Mm-hmm. But they've used that since their first year, so.
Did they?
Yeah.
Why did I think it was like VJK?
No.
Another thing about Vegas, why are they using VGS
S?
instead of VGK now?
Don't know. Because ESPN, I guess.
But
Don't know.
but what's the S?
Vegas.
Vegas.
The Washington Capitals. Hashtag all caps.
Yes, they've been using that too.
And the Jets are Go Jets Go. So why is it
That was
so
all 30
difficult?
teams? 31, 32 teams?
Yep. Most of them do it right.
Most, but there's a few in there that are just dumb.
Texas hockey.
Texas hockey.
Could you get
Are
me
you-
less bored?
Are you a professional team?
Texas hockey.
That could have just been like your local ice rink.
Illinois hockey.
Illinois hockey. What if that was the Blackhawks? Illinois hockey.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Nothing would surprise me from them anymore.
Fair point. Time to hunt. for the Panthers.
Time to hunt.
That might be the most ugly
Bring
one.
it to Broad.
At least it's on Broad Street. So like,
see, but people outside of Philly don't know that.
I guess. But time to hunt.
Time to hunt.
That has nothing to do with your location.
Location, no.
At least Texas hockey is in Texas.
It's in Texas.
And ducks flying together is
Right.
annoying. Just do NHL ducks. Or A&A ducks. No, fly together.
What if we were just CHI hockey?
No. Because the Wolves could use that.
Oh,
too.
ew, yeah. Gross.
Yeah.
They can't use that. They're not in our affiliation.
No. I wish that they did the logos for AHL teams. I don't know why they don't.
I wish they did too. I think it'd be cool to have like a little pig nose next to ours.
Yes. That would be nice. I also feel like the IceHogs don't really use like a hashtag. Like there is the hashtag IceHogs, but
Right.
I don't know that they really use it.
I don't think they do. They don't really use hashtags in their tweets.
They don't really do much of anything. But you know.
Yeah, no.
Totally fine. When Joey Z was calling the Blackhawks games this weekend,
Oh, I didn't get to hear it.
the social media for the IceHogs was very lacking.
Oh, yeah. They need to hire somebody.
They really do.
He shouldn't be.
He can't do everything.
No.
That's not his job. His job is to call games. He shouldn't also have to take care of your social media for you.
Right. How did you like the other announcer for the Hogs?
I couldn't fucking listen to him.
All right, you watched on the other
I
feed.
watched the other feed because you couldn't hear the guy.
Yeah, they had their audio real fucked up.
Yeah.
Not on Saturday, but
No?
Friday
They
definitely
actually fixed it. I don't know if it was just something with the Grand Rapids Arena because it was like that on times on their feed too.
did. Yeah.
But it was way worse on the IceHogs feed. I couldn't
It
listen
was
to it.
terrible. They need to get their audio like levels figured out too, because it'll be like the game, and then it'll be like commercials. And
Are
like,
you fan
Are
enough?
you fan enough?
I just feel insulted every time.
Every time, it's like, do you know what team I'm loyal to?
If I wasn't
I fan
fan enough, why would I stick through this and watch this?
I'm here right now.
Yes, I am fan
You
enough.
think I'm fan enough or not? What more do you want from me?
Seriously, I'm listening to this terrible feed and you think I'm not a fan.
Trying to keep up with my team.
I pay for AHL TV to watch this team. Yes, I think I am fan enough. Like, why is that what they decided to go with?
I don't know, but I feel insulted every time, and I need them to change
Every
it.
time. I thought maybe it would die after last season.
It didn't.
It really
It
didn't.
didn't. It came back full force.
It did. I only stuck with the IceHogs feed long enough to hear the in-arena audio, our
With the rest of
announcer,
it, yeah.
with the commercials on top of it. And I was like, no, I'm out. I can't do this again.
Too
I can't do this
much
again.
audio
I cannot be
stimulation."
hearing 3 different sources of audio coming from one feed.
no.
You need to turn 2 of these off.
Please.
And then I switched. I was like, I can't do this. This is the first game of the season. The Blackhawks are playing like shit. I can't do
I
this.
can't do it.
So I'm going to need them to figure that out because I don't want to listen to the other team's feeds all season long.
Yeah.
I will.
I will if I
I
have
will. But I don't want to. I want to hear Joey calling the games.
Please.
But if you keep doing this shit, I'm gonna have to.
So is he back after this weekend then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I knew he got called up just for like a couple
Yeah, he's only doing a few games this season.
But still, I hope it went well for him.
Yeah, it's awesome for him. I feel very happy for him.
Yes.
But
But the IceHogs need to do something in his absence.
yes, at least have a social media person.
Shouldn't be hard to just hire a social media
Fucking
manager.
intern. That's what they did before, is used
Right,
interns.
yeah. Something.
Intern. We have
anything.
schools here in Rockford. I'm sure somebody would do it for you.
Oh, absolutely. People love social media.
I don't know why. Really don't know
I
why.
think it's fun to get likes.
It's not. Don't go into social media marketing. It will drain every piece of life that you have out of you.
You can never unsee things.
You can't. You can never log off. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Learn from my mistakes. Don't do it. On that note, that's all I have for this team. The Blackhawks suck. The IceHogs are fun. The Leafs got goalie'd.
Yeah, goalie'd real bad.
So how have you enjoyed or not enjoyed the first week of the season? Please let us know.
Yeah, I need to hear that just to compare notes.
Yeah. Go follow us on all of the places. All of the things are linked in the show notes or the description for you. Or go to FromCenterIce.com.
Go to the website.
Soup's easy.
All the links right there at your disposal.
Yep. And in the meantime, we will watch the Blackhawks home opener tomorrow and whatever other shitty games they have in store for us until next Monday. And then we will record and see you all then. Bye!